Welcome
Dooley.
back to another Bros podcast. It's your host Alan,
And Jimmy, what's up, yo?
the Jimmy.
The Jimmy, the Jim Jam, Jim Jam,
You're the jam,
Jimmy Jam, Jimmy T.
Jimmy. What's been going on, Jimmy?
Nothing, man. Uh, I think I always say nothing. Uh, just playing Starfield, you know. Dude, that game's sick. You gotta play it.
I'll try it. I'll cloud it. See,
Dude,
you know, for some reason I can't cloud it because the game is so popular.
probably, yeah, dude. Like it's a big thing right now. I
Yeah.
just did this mission called like the Mantis mission.
Uh,
And in like the Starfield like game universe, the Mantis was pretty much like the Batman. So you 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 travel to the planet, land on the outpost, and when you land, there's like space. They call them spacers. They're pretty much like space pilots.
mhm.
So spacers are defined as people that don't have like a religion or they don't follow like a deity, stuff like that.
Mhm.
So when you land, it's like they're already shooting at you. So you go out, shoot some people. Then it's pretty much a freaking like shootout until you get to the lair. And once you right before you get to the lair, there's a puzzle you gotta figure out. For people playing Starfield, and you do the Mantis mission. The word is Tyrannus. You can look up how to spell that. I can't spell that right now. So you gotta walk on these little blocks so the like the turrets don't shoot you.
Mhm.
So you get to the lair, then you gotta off some fools again. But once you get to the lair, you take the Mantis spaceship and you can take his suit and like whatever cool stuff he has down there. And like the spacesuit you get, it's like the Mantis suit, and it's pretty like OP. It's pretty cool. And like the spaceship is way better than like the spaceship you started off with. So you can hold like a lot more cargo. And there's like cool guns on there too to like kind of level up. So yeah, I just did that mission. It was pretty cool.
Mm.
That's cool. It's cool. But other than that, I'm good, bro. What about you?
I've been playing the Crew Motorfest, which is a pretty awesome racing game. And I just realized that Call of Duty is having a double XP weekend. And the
Is
weekend
that why I leveled
before,
up so fast this morning?
huh?
I said,
Yeah,
is that why I leveled up so fast this morning?
yeah, that's why. So it'll be on till maybe Monday. So I'll be
Mm-hmm.
able to play it tonight and get some stuff done.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been killing on Call of Duty now. I think I got back in my groove, dude. Or I know the maps now. I know the map, so it's a little bit easier to like get around and fuck shit up.
Have you played DMZ yet?
No, not yet. I just play the multiplayers though.
You gotta play DMZ, man.
I gotta play it. I'll try it. I'll try it tomorrow
It's
for
pretty
sure.
cool. It's more
Once you
AI.
play Starfield, I'll do DMZ. How about that?
Okay, fine. I'll do that. I'll play Starfield.
Starfield. Starfield.
Starfield.
I'm a big old geek nerd too, so that's probably why I like it.
I'll try it out. Yeah.
All right. Speaking geek or nerd, I do have a couple of things to talk about today,
Okay, go ahead and lay it on me.
partner. Okay. So I'm pretty sure everyone's has seen or everyone's what the everyone has seen everyone has seen that 70s show. I think a lot of people have an idea what's going on. So Danny Matterson has been sentenced to 30 years to life for two rapes of girls, two women. Danny Matterson was Hyde in that 70s show. So his case went or that case went back to retrial. At first he was innocent, and whoever was charging him decided to do it, or they did a retrial. So at the retrial, Hyde was found guilty and got sentenced to a lot of jail time, prison time. And during his retrial, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis wrote character statements for him saying like he's a good dude, he's a good father, like it's out of character for him to rape two women, you know. And when people found out Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher wrote those letters, they got a lot of backlash, like a lot of hate, and they got so much hate they had to apologize. Like they apologized, you know, they were forced into apologizing. Like they didn't realize it was gonna be this big outroar, you know, of a thing. So, and I would say Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis are good people because I know Ashton Kutcher is real big in the like child trafficking scene. Like he's done a lot of good work, you know, done a lot of good stuff for that. So yeah, so that's what happened. Heidi got sentenced to 30 years. Do you know anything about that, or
No,
was this your first time really kind of hearing about it?
I heard something briefly
Like
about
bits
it.
and pieces.
Yeah. But I don't trust anybody in the industry. And people in the industry, from what I know, dabble into some really dark shit.
Oh, and he was into
There,
Scientology. He was a
yeah,
Scientologist.
everybody who
Yeah.
does
Yo,
some
see,
crazy stuff are into like Scientology. They're over there touching little boys and girls' booties and all kind of stuff.
can you
They're
describe
evil,
Scientology?
huh?
Like, can you give a definition of Scientology to people that don't know what it is?
For what I understand, it's a cult from what people have escaped from. It's a cult they kind of like study. Is that
Okay, here I got it.
no. Yeah, what is it?
Um, what is the basic beliefs of Scientology? The core belief holds that a human is an immortal spiritual being that is resident in a physical body. That was one definition. Okay, here's a better one. Scientology describes itself as a religion that was founded in the 1950s, 1950s by L. Ron Hubbard. At the core of Scientology is a belief that each human has a reactive mind that responds to life traumas, clouding the analytic mind and keeping us from experiencing reality. So it sounds like a lot of hoopla.
Yeah, but a lot of people who come from there, they be like, oh, they like to take pictures of you naked and all kinds. Like they always have something
I heard it was just
good
like
to say
a
about it.
because you know churches don't get taxed. That's the
Yep.
whole reason why it was made. So like, the rich and wealthy don't get taxed on their stuff, on their
Mm-hmm.
um, houses, whatever. Because I think Tom Cruise is in Scientology.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck's that guy's name? Will Smith? Is it was or is in
Oh, see,
Scientology? Yeah,
it's some weird people.
yeah. And I guess Danny Madison was in Scientology. So, um, yeah. So honestly, I wasn't surprised. Well, not surprised, but I don't know if you've seen pictures of this dude. Like he looks like he would do something weird like that, you know. So, um, do you know? So okay, so say one of your close friends did something like that, and would you still write a character statement like they're a good person?
I mean,
Like, and like maybe you had an idea like they were doing some weird shit like that,
if I had an
but you
idea,
just never really like no one's really ever confronted them about it.
I would say if I had to
And if
write,
they're like your good friend, like a really good friend, like
I wouldn't say anything at all.
no,
Because I would, if he's my good friend, I'll pretty much know that you
yeah,
did some weird shit.
yeah,
So me, I wouldn't have like if I was Ashton Kutcher, I probably wouldn't have never said nothing.
yeah,
Because Ashton Kutcher is in the whole situation too. I don't care if he thinks he saves kids. Some people he put on fronts When they close
Hmm.
the door, they total different people.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think Ashton Kutcher knew. A lot of people knew. They just didn't say anything.
And there's another thing with that 70s show. The guy that plays Eric Foreman, what the heck is his name? Let me see. What's his name? Topher Grace. I guess back in the day he used to get a lot of backlash because he didn't really hang out with that crew, that 70s show crew. And people thought like, oh, like he's just an asshole or he's a dick, you know. Um I guess there was a reason behind it. Maybe that was the reason. Like Hyde was a creep, you know. Maybe he was a weirdo. Maybe all those guys were weird, you know. And that chick, Donna,
Mhm.
Laura Prepon. I don't know if you know her, but she's one of the girls in the Orange is the New Black. Orange is the New Black. Is that what it's
Was
called?
she the main star?
What's that girl? Pepper. That's her girlfriend. Pepper's Piper. Piper. Piper has that girlfriend in jail.
Was it the Filipino looking girl?
No, the other girl. She white.
She
She has
was,
like black hair. She wears glasses.
I think I know there was a one that first came in. I think she was like Filipino or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And somebody came in after her.
Hmm.
And
No,
she
it's
was
like the main girl. That like when the show first started, she was that white girl. Like, and I forgot what she did, but she went to jail for some reason, or she was helping someone do something, and she ended up getting a lot of trouble for it.
oh, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't know
anyways,
who Pepper was dating.
but yeah, that lady's weird too. I heard some. I can't remember what I heard, but I know I heard that she
The
did some weird. Like
industry
she
is
weird.
weird.
Yeah.
Industry is weird, 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 weird. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So that's what's happening with that '70s show. Are you in Scientology?
Hell no. Hell no, I'm not into that stuff. I'm into Jesus Christ and I'm into spirituality. I do love Jesus Christ, but I do have questions because I feel like
In astrology.
a
Into
lot of
astrology.
things, huh? Yeah, in astrology, I just feel like a lot of things that's going on, or not really what's going on, like in society, but like things that happen to me are just weird, and I'm not
Uh-huh.
understanding why it happens, and does he exist in a different reality? Does like I mean, I want to know.
Hmm.
I feel like he's our creator. He lives inside of us, but I want to know more. I feel like I just know fragments.
You read the Bible yet?
I've read it,
You read it? Ah, I
but I
think
feel like I want to know what happened before that. Like, where
it
did
was
you come
chaos, dude.
from? No, there wasn't chaos. There was nothing. He said before there was nothing.
Oh, nothing before nothing.
Right, but you had to have come from somewhere.
The Big Bang, dude.
No, it's not. So where did the Big Bang come from? How did the Big Bang start? Of
It
course,
happens
God
all the
made
it
it.
happens all the time.
The God made it, right? But where did he come from before he made it? What system did he come from? Was he a physical form? That's the stuff I want to know.
Like who was God before God? Who is Jesus
Well,
before
he had
Jesus?
to get his knowledge from somewhere.
Aliens.
I'm sure of course, he's an alien. To be honest, you can't deny the fact that God is an alien.
Aliens, bro.
He's an alien. Well, I mean, I'm not
If I
saying that
were
he's
to believe in
valid.
God, well, I mean I
He's
do and I
not from
don't.
Earth.
Like
He's an almighty being that's not from Earth. He's an alien.
like he has to be an alien. Like
He
there's
is
no
an
other
alien.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He wasn't born on Earth. He made the Earth. So if
Yeah.
he's an alien, he came from somewhere that wasn't Earth. So I don't know. I mean, I just feel like I just want to know more
You want
because
to
I
know?
feel like there's different dimensions. There's alternate realities. There's other beings we don't know about that can travel to these places. I'm having these strange dreams of me being somebody else that is me, and
But
it's
it's not
just weird.
you. It's
It's
you, but in a
me
different.
in a different reality, and it's just, and I'm downloading all of these memories that I don't even know these people, but for some reason the
Do
other
you
me
think there's more
knows
than one
them.
God?
That's what I want to know. Is he traveling to different dimensions or different
Uh,
alternate universes and controlling that too? I don't know.
hmm.
It's kind of, you don't. It's just so many questions I want to be answered. Why do I hear frequencies? I don't know. See, I don't know. I hear frequencies all the time. I
What do you
can
mean, like
hear,
radio stations or
like, so when it first started, because
like a ringing in your ear?
so my mom was born with a veil, right? And you
Born
know
with
what
a
that
what?
means? A veil over her eyes.
Like, no, I don't know what that is.
So when you're born with a veil over your eyes, that means you're special. You're pretty much like you're sensitive to certain things as far as spiritual and stuff like that.
Oh, born with a veil and a gift and gifted with a second sight.
Yeah. So my mom passed whatever she had on to me.
Hmm.
But I didn't, my mom never talked about when I was a kid, she never really talked about anything like that happened to her as far as like spiritual stuff
Hmm.
because she was always scared. She said she shut it off. So she never really talked to me about it. But we used to live a block away from a cemetery.
Hmm.
And we used to have like a table with a computer on it. And behind me, like if I was to sit at the table with the computer,
Hmm.
behind me would be a hallway that leads to my room, my mom's room, and the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I'd be sitting and my back is turned to the hallway, and I could feel like energy. Like, I don't know if it was human, I didn't know at the time, but I could
Yeah.
feel energies walking out of my mom's room into the kitchen, which is to the left. And I could tell when they're walking back. I could tell when they're walking forward. I could tell how strong they were as far as their presence. Like
What?
it was like it's strong. I know these things.
Yeah.
And I used to get sleep paralysis. I don't get that anymore, thank God. Um, but a lot of things like sometimes I get headaches in the middle of my forehead and I'll pick up
Uh,
on like danger, and like 2 days later, I'll find out somebody died or somebody got into a crash, somebody that I know. So a lot of things happens to me, and it's kind of random, but I also can hear frequency,
mm,
and I really didn't really realize it until one day my wife had her friend over, and she has like a dog, like a big black golden retriever, Rottweiler looking dog.
yeah.
He hated me. We both hate each other, right? And there was something on the floor that was sitting behind him, and I normally hear like if it's like a little really sensitive area, like my in-laws have like a really sensitive area. My ears ring really loud.
Yeah.
I can hear like frequencies. If I listen real close, I can hear like radiance frequencies, like earth frequencies, and they go
Mm,
like boom, 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 boom. I don't know if you ever heard it, but if you can YouTube it, you can hear it. And that's exactly what it sounds like. But
I'll
in
look it up in a little
B,
bit.
I was hearing like ringing, like ringing noise, like a tone.
Yeah.
And I didn't really pay too much mind to it until I was trying to pick up something that was behind the dog. And then as soon as I reached down to touch whatever it was, the sound just like exploded in my ears, just saying, "Eek." And then when that happened, the dog jumped and I jumped at the same time. It was like we both heard it. Dude, it was crazy. And I told my wife, I was like, the dog didn't get startled by me. It was whatever we both heard it. Like it was really loud. It was like, "Eh." and it shocked me. And then the dogs jumped up and he barked at me, and
Yeah.
I was like, we both heard this sound,
You
and
got abilities, yo.
and then I kind of started looking into stuff like that, like what was going on, and yeah, I found out that that was what it was. That I can that I can really hear frequencies. But so I always knew that I could do it. I never really sat down and like
Did it.
discovered myself or anything like that. But I
Yeah.
also knew that I can actually do like energy healing, which never
Uh-huh.
works on myself. I can always do it to other people. And my wife was like, "You should really practice it." And I was like,
No.
I really want to, but she said you could be really good at it. I was like, yeah, good. I don't want it. I don't know.
Hmm. I don't think I have any powers like that.
Everybody does. Some people more
I
than
think mine's probably getting
others.
along with people.
Huh?
Mine's probably getting along with people. I think
That is
usually I get along
power.
with maybe. I don't know.
I mean, that's good. I
I
mean,
can't see, so let me
you,
see. Yeah, I like talking to people.
you like what?
Talking to people.
Oh, that's a good. I mean, that's good. Some
I
people
think
are
I get along with
really
most
good.
part.
I don't get over it. I don't. I tend to not get along with people. I'm not gonna say that. I tend to stay away from people a lot.
Yeah,
I'd rather just be home by myself or in the truck and by myself. I
true.
just don't like socializing too much.
Because I feel like I know a lot about different stuff, or like I know a little bit about different stuff. You know, like
Hmm.
I'm like interested in a lot of stuff. So usually someone brings up something that they don't think someone might know about. I'm like, oh yeah, I heard about that, or yeah, I have an idea about that.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So, but are we still talking about a '70s show or religion?
I think it was religion. Or no,
Okay.
it was
I mean, like,
Scientology.
here we'll transition
Oh
religion then.
no, yeah, I think we was talking about
Scientology then.
Scientology and God
Okay.
and
Well, yeah, that guy's going 30 years. Thank God. That's a mean thing he did, bad thing he did. So, um, but for me, religion, let me see. We used to go to church when I was younger. Um, Me, my mom, my cousin. Uh, Actually, we went to church for about like 3, 4, maybe 5 years, on and off, on and off.
mhm.
Um, I have a lot of questions. Like, uh, I guess I do believe in God and Jesus to a certain point, but then again, I don't, because there's just so much stuff going on in this world, and like, um, like a lot of stuff happened to me in my lifetime, like to other people. So I question a lot of it, Um, because I remember one time me and my wife were talking about what was that movie, Sound of Freedom? I think it's about like child trafficking and stuff.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And then she said something about God. I'm like, do you really think God's real or Jesus is real if they're letting all that happen, And like, people say like, oh, like it's your journey, or God like gives his toughest battles to
Hmm.
people. But I'm like, dude, like, why would God or Jesus give that battle to a 5-year-old that's being trafficked, being used as a sex slave, or, you know? So,
Hmm.
I have my questions, I have my doubts, but I mean, I'm not gonna like shit on people like that believe in that are Christians or Catholic or Mormon, like you believe what you believe, I believe what I believe. But I'm not ruling out that there's no God or Jesus. But also, like, I'm not ruling out like we're just a happy accident, and the guy that wrote the book about the Bible, was just some hippie dude, and smoked a lot
Yeah,
of weed maybe,
yeah.
because like there's 10 different versions of the Bible. There's a different version of the Bible being written all the time, and
Hmm.
then there's like other, like the Mormons. There's the Book of Mormon. And I think it was like last year I found out how, or I was listening to a couple of podcasts and how like the Mormon Church really came about, and like Joseph Smith was pretty much like a scam artist,
Hmm.
and that like they did believe in polygamy until the United States outlawed it. And then like the real hardcore people that still believed in polygamy became the FLDS, I think, fundamentalists, Latter Day Saints. And then there's what I think everyone knows now, the Latter Day Saints.
Hmm.
And and I feel like, and every time there's like a law that passes and it kind of interferes with the church or people joining, they'll get rid of that rule in their church. Like I guess a while back they didn't allow people of color, and then once they um did away with segregation and stuff, then that's when they started letting people of color into the church. So but just a lot of questions, but I'm not rolling it out, but I'm not gonna give people a hard time for you know believing in Jesus, their God. And like, what's her name, Virgin Mary, was she really a virgin?
Yeah, they said she was a virgin.
Yeah, so
So she
like,
was a
but why is
virgin.
she like, why is she the only girl that can have a kid without, you
Mm,
know because
I
I
don't know.
doubt they did artificial insemination back then, so.
My thing is, like I'm saying, if there were aliens that
Or aliens did it, dude. They adopted
it
her
could have
and
been, but I
see,
don't
like,
know.
that's the only thing that makes sense is aliens.
But to be honest, so when they say something is a miracle, or like when Jesus put his hand up and fish came
Yeah,
into the bucket or whatever,
yeah,
that's manifestation. It's
yeah.
not. So that's just a miracle is just what a manifestation. So
Mhm.
when Hanukkah came around and they have to keep all the lights on, the fire still burn what for 7 days or something like that, or
Yeah,
it's manifestation, no? A miracle is a manifestation. If you want to stop crime and you manifest peace for the next 4 days and it happens, you manifest the peace.
true.
I don't know. I'm just
See,
thinking.
it's a lot, dude. Like, it's a lot to talk about, but
I
like,
mean, there is he will answer you. I'm not gonna say that they don't. I think
uh,
he does answer your questions. Like you said, like why would he let a 5-year-old go through something like that? And
yeah,
I feel like, yeah, I feel like everybody has a divine. Maybe the child was there just just for that particular reason, but
mhm,
it might not affect you, but it affects the mom or the dad in a different
yeah,
way as far as like whatever they have to go through. But like everybody has a divine. Like I could be dead tomorrow.
yeah,
That's just my divine future. So I don't know. I guess you
yeah.
just have to live out your future and
It's kind of
feel. It gives. We don't know how the other families feeling, or if they're holding strong, or
right.
but everybody's divine in their own way.
I guess I believe and don't believe, but I believe in a lot of stuff too.
Yeah,
So
that's okay. I still have questions too. I mean, eventually they'll be
I mean, if
answered.
the day comes, I do have my judgment day. I'm like, bro,
I would
you
say
know,
this: when you really sit down and
like,
ask,
really, fool,
you really ask, like you pray and you ask.
uh
He's not gonna. He might not talk to you, but he's definitely gonna show
like,
you a path of your answer. Like it happened to me a lot. I would tell you about this one time. So when I was a bus driver, my son, I think he was like 4,
uh
and he used to listen to Pokey a lot, right? So he would do like these weird sounds like mm-mm, and like he would say
Okay.
he would do stuff like that. And I'd be like, "Will you stop doing that? That's weird. People gonna think you're weird when you do that." And I
Yeah.
was telling that all the time. So I was training this girl and she was like singing while she was driving. And then
Yeah.
when she make like a turn, she'd be like, "Er." And I was like, okay. She was like, you don't, she said to me, she was like, you don't think that's weird that I do that? And I was like, no. I said, that's what you want to do, then do it. If it helps you drive any better. So she kept doing it. She's like, beep, beep, and she was like, you sure you don't think that's weird that I do that? And I was like, no, I was like, it's fine. I'm not saying anything about it. And
Yeah.
the fourth time she asked me, it clicked.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
And she was like, what are you talking about? I said, you weren't just here for no reason.
Yeah.
You weren't here for no reason. I said, my son does the exact same thing when he's at home. And I always tell him, I said, stop doing that because people are gonna think you're weird. And then you
Mm-hmm.
get on my bus talking about, don't you think that's weird? Don't you think that's weird? And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I get it now. I get
Yeah.
it. And then she was like, you know, it's strange. She said, I would never ask somebody if you think it was weird.
Like
I
that's the
would
first time
do
she
it.
ever asked someone.
Yeah, she was like, that's weird because I would never ask anybody
Yeah.
you could think of. She said, usually I just do it and not care about what other people think about it. And I was
Dang.
like, see, I said, you just taught me a lesson. You did it without even doing it, and you didn't even know what you was doing.
Uh-huh.
I put you in that place for me to understand what my son was doing, and I'm telling you it's okay, but I can't tell him that it's not okay. So
Yeah.
like I get it now. But that's what I'm trying to say is like you'll get your answers. It might not be the way you want it to be, but
Mm-hmm.
you just have to open your
Open
heart
my
to
eyes.
understand what you're seeing and what you're hearing.
Open my third eye.
Yeah, open
My
your
fifth
third
eye.
eye. Your
My
third
fifth
eye.
eye. My fifth
No,
eye.
no, no, no. It's your third eye because when you put the glasses on, that's different. You was already born with two eyes. That's the third eye. See.
You're
It's
doing
it's
that. You're doing
artificial.
that two hole, one straw thing again.
Nah, you weren't born with no glasses.
All right. Shit. I think that's do I
Yeah.
have anything else to say about religion? Let me see. Uh I think one more thing, like a lot of people use religion to do a lot of bad stuff. Like the Crusaders, like in the Middle East, they're still fighting over Muslim and Catholic,
Mhm.
that's still a thing. When the people start heading west, like over here, they use religion to kill a lot of the indigenous tribes, a lot of the native tribes on their way west,
Mhm.
and like the Spaniards landed in like South America, like Mexico area, wiped out all the Aztecs, so
Mhm.
I think there's just stuff like that. I'm like, is it good? Is it good? Is it not good? Is it bad? But I mean, like, there are people that I do know that are like you, and like other people that I know that are like really religious, and they're some of the best people I met. Like some of the best people I know. So
Mhm.
like, I'm not using it to judge people, but like I said, I'm not gonna like fucking shit down your throat because you like God and Jesus. Like I like those guys. Those guys seem pretty cool. So
They're okay with me.
yeah, they are in my book, but it's just like stuff like that I question. So
Yeah.
like everyone believes in their own stuff now, like so
Yeah, that's true.
like if it makes you happy, if that's how you get through your day, like fine,
Yeah. As long as you be respectful.
yeah.
Don't try and kill me and poison me and stuff.
Oh, we'll see. No, but yeah, I think that's all I have to say.
Okay.
But it's funny when I do pray, I never really learn anywhere else to pray. So I do always pray to like God or Jesus or like the creators, you know.
Mhm.
So it's weird too. Not weird, but I guess I do pray to them still, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Does
so
he answer?
oh shit, I don't know. I'm probably not
Oh
listening.
no. Yeah, man, you gotta for me, you kind of have to just
He, she, why was it
oh,
she? Why was God's a she? I think people will take that.
I don't think it's a she.
I think so.
I don't know. He's
Women
so
are the only people that can create. We can't create life.
that's not true.
We can grow a plant.
We can manifest.
Okay, I manifest. Alan gets pregnant.
No, you can't. That's not gonna work like
Okay,
that.
see?
But you're not born. That man not born to create like that. But then before there was a woman, there was man, and man came and woman came from the man's rib. Left the right was the right rib. Women came from the right. That's why they call it womb because it came from the womb.
Um, I did not know
Men.
that.
Yeah, see.
Okay,
So I guess the man does create. We build.
we build. I build fences.
See, I
All right.
build. I help build cars and stuff, and dump trash.
Heck yeah. All right, we're gonna take a break, yo. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. We're back.
We are back.
You're
We
back.
are
We're
back.
back. We're all back.
All right. So enough about religion and stuff. We're gonna talk about maybe you can talk about religion at this. Okay,
Okay.
anyways. um so it's a little fun conspiracy, little fun theory I found on the internet, on the interweb. I don't know if you've seen Breaking Bad, but the gist of it is Walter White, chemistry teacher, he's dying of cancer. So, and he works as a teacher for a school, for a high school, and he finds out he has cancer and like he might die, but because he works for the school, he's like pretty much screwed. You know, he doesn't have a life insurance policy, so he's worried about leaving his family with no money, and so he decides to cook up some meth, like some really good meth, I guess. So it's blue and everything, and meets one of his old students called Jesse, and you know it just gets crazy and crazy, like to the point where Walter White has his own like network of selling meth, you know. So
Dang.
like and it's all based in New Mexico, Albuquerque, yeah, which makes perfect sense. I don't know if you've been to Albuquerque. Kind of trashy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, don't go there. Your car's gonna definitely get broken into.
Oh no, you know.
Like I guarantee it, dude.
We went to
Um,
White Sands.
okay, that's fine.
You never went there?
No, I've been there when I was little, when I was
Oh,
young. It's cool. It's sensational.
it is.
Oh yeah, anyways, yeah, so with that meth network, they're selling blue meth pretty much all over the country. And he was like a chemist, but before he was a teacher, he was like a legit chemist for a big like biology, but I don't know what company they were, but he was doing cool chemistry shit with them, and he got let go for some reason, or he sold his stock in the company, so he was no longer part of that company. Anyways, so yeah, he came up with some bomb ass meth, blue meth, and they started selling it everywhere. It gets distributed everywhere, but he dies. But so that leads to The Walking Dead, because both those shows are in the AMC network. I think
Mhm.
that's how you would say it. So in The Walking Dead, obviously it's about zombies, and there's a little theory that the people that did the meth that Walter White made turned them into zombies because his meth was so good it changed like their biology of their DNA or changed their DNA and
Mhm.
turned them into zombies. Because in this show, no one really knows like what happened, like how the outbreak happened. I think I can't remember if they do
No, they
know
don't.
or okay, yeah. So and one of the spin-off shows, Fear the Walking Dead, the very first episode, this family is looking for their son, and the dad, mom or dad or brother, sister, I can't remember, they find the brother passed out some church, and the girl he's laying next to, she has a little baggie of blue meth that they're shooting up.
Mm.
So a little theory is that Walter White's blue meth changed the DNA in people and turned everyone to zombies. So, and especially since his meth got nationwide, it was everywhere. So it kind of makes sense, you know.
Mhm.
Unless it was just a cool little like Easter egg. I'm pretty sure it's just the Easter egg and Fear the Walking Dead. Like, oh, it would be funny if we put this blue meth bag in there, you know.
I'm sure they did that
So,
on purpose.
oh, yeah, yeah. But yeah, so that's the little thing. Um, don't do meth. No, but um, anyways, what you think about that? I mean, they can do
Yeah.
anything with cinema, you know, like with TV shows. So,
I feel like it.
or is it pretty
Uh,
outlandish to for that to happen?
no, because I think, well, if you watch Marvel movies, they do it all the time. They mince in other shows
Yeah,
together, so they collide like in the same universe.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like everything is the
Um,
same universe.
hmm so I think you're onto something.
No, I am. No,
I think you're onto something. I feel like, yeah, it could have been. Did they take the meth and did they turn into zombies later, or it was just there? That means they were on
his
meth.
little friend, that girl, she was a zombie when he woke up because she was like trying to eat
Oh,
him. Yeah, 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 yeah. And
so
like
it
that
wasn't
church,
them.
yeah, yeah. So the church they're at was like where like a lot of junkies hid out and like homeless people.
Hmm.
And like all those people in there that they were shooting up the same shit. And yeah, like it was like just a church full of zombies, and he was the only one that didn't turn for some reason. I can't remember if he took it or not, but she definitely took it, but he was passed out. Maybe he took something else.
He could have took it, but he was probably immune.
Maybe, yeah. Um, yeah, dude. So I can see it happening, you know. Like I think meth is something you shouldn't be ingesting or chewing up, you know. So,
Yeah.
and
I
especially
mean,
if it's
definitely.
blue and it's like so pure and like it's like, and you don't know what it does to you, so it could happen. I can see why they did it or why they threw that little Easter egg in, get people
Yeah.
talking, get us talking about it. Um,
Yeah. I think they would do that.
yeah, yeah, it's a cool little Easter egg. I appreciate it, AMC.
Yeah.
So, anyways, in the event of a zombie apocalypse, what's your plan? Do you have a plan already? Do you have a go-to?
Uh, Kinda, sorta, but I still need a sword.
A sword, like a
Yeah.
machete, or like a real, like legit sword?
Like a legit sword.
Nice,
Because you don't want to carry, so they teach you not to use a gun all the time
because
because
it's
it
loud.
alerts them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So using a sword. And another thing that I learned, if you wipe your body with their blood, they won't recognize who you are. They won't recognize that your flesh is pure.
Okay, so what kind of zombies are we talking about first though? Are we talking about like the Walking Dead zombies, like the slow
Walking
ones?
Dead. Well, they've
Or
had, yeah. Well, they've
okay,
had,
well we'll just talk about those zombies because those are the ones I brought up. So because I was gonna
but
say like, are we talking about World War Z zombies? Because if it's those fast ones, we're fucked.
yeah, but I think so. What about 21 days? That's 21 days later. They were
Those
fast
ones are
too.
fast. Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
in
but
England. You can't bring that up. We're talking about
no, they
America.
did. They made it to London too. Oh, that is England, right? London's
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
England. Or
yeah,
Paris. They made it to Paris.
yeah. They just sent Americans over there to save them. So
Yeah, they went to Paris. They got to Paris at the end of part two.
they haven't came out to part three yet, huh?
No, I don't think they will though. They should. It's
I
been so
thought they
long.
were. I thought they were gonna do because they did 28 weeks later, 28 months,
20, so it's 28,
or 28
28
days, then
weeks,
28 weeks.
28
They should
days,
do 20
28
months.
weeks, yeah. So
20 months.
28 weeks was they got rid of the virus, they kind of contained it. And then
That's the
28,
one with Jeremy Renner, right? With Hawkeye, like the
was he
soldiers.
in it? Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
part
yeah,
two. Part two, and he
yeah.
died because they disinfected him with
Hmm.
with fire.
It works.
He was a sniper. He didn't have a bow this time.
Mm.
But
Nah,
they were pretty quick in that one. But I do believe if you cover yourself in the blood, you
because they
can
can't
probably walk through
smell you,
them.
right?
I don't think they can smell because I think they go off like pure like alive blood. Or I don't
Uh-huh.
think because in Walking Dead
They
that's
do that
what
like the
they're
first
doing.
season, right? Rick and Glenn, they just they put the guts all over them to get through New York
No,
or
the
something.
black lady did it first, and then they started copying her. When the
Oh,
black
okay,
lady came
okay.
along, she
Yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
two she had two zombies that she was using as like cargo,
Yeah.
and she was like like dragging them
Yeah,
along,
of course. Everyone's copying the black people, right?
right?
Is that called culture vulture? No, I'm
I
just kidding.
know, right? She's like using the zombie as cargo. They're like holding her bags and whatnot, and she's dragging them along, and then she's got covered in blood.
Shimon,
Yeah, I think her name is
Simone.
the dreads and stuff. And then
Yeah.
she's the one that had the sword first.
Is that why you want a sword?
Yeah, because it was really resourceful. She didn't have no zombies
That makes
after.
sense.
So she had a sword. She didn't have any guns. So she was good.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna get a sword and I want to get a shotgun. I already have a
Shotgun.
pistol.
Uh-huh.
Uh and then we'll probably go out to like the middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we'll head west, right
Okay.
between Vegas and Arizona.
Vegas and Arizona, like Nevada, like that's Valley. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, somewhere
So what are you
between.
gonna do for water?
Huh?
What are you gonna do for water?
We'll find water.
Do you know which car you're gonna take?
But we only got one car. We got the truck.
Okay, so
Oh,
you know
and
for
we got a
the
camper
RV.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
take that.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, we could go near the water or get a boat. I mean, they don't swim, so
They float.
they don't float.
They're dead, so they float.
They don't float. They'll just float. They'll just sink to the bottom.
Dead bodies float.
No, they're moving. They waddle around too much. They're not gonna float.
True. 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 Hmm. So do you have a pack out ready, like a box, in
No,
case shit hits the fan?
no. I mean, I think we'll have enough time to get home and find like a couple of things to put into a camper and leave.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are
There's
you
no
sure about that?
way a million zombies pop up at one time. There's no
It
way.
happens fast, dude.
No, it's gonna happen in the major cities first.
We are in a major city.
Goodyear is not a major city. Phoenix is, but that's not considered a major city to most people. Like New York, LA, maybe Washington.
But we have an international airport. It's gonna happen quick, dude.
Our international airport is full of shit. You know, it's an international airport, LaGuardia, uh,
JFK.
Miami. Miami's an international. That's an airport. New York is a good airport. LAX is a good airport. They're gonna go after the major places. And people are just trying to
At least if you say
vacation.
so, man. I'm just saying it's gonna happen a lot faster than you think it is.
Well, I don't live in Phoenix, so that's why
Okay, so
I have a chance to get out before.
all right, say like you just got home and Larissa's like, babe, there's something on the news, like people are eating people,
I'd be like, where?
in Phoenix
Then we out of here.
at the airport.
I'm not at the airport, so I got plenty of time.
I guess you're right.
We
Okay.
put our clothes, we get our clothes, get some food, pack it up in the truck, and we go to the stores and get our camper, and we leaving.
And you say you're going middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere.
So are you gonna try to make your own camp or are you just gonna be by yourself, like your own little group?
Not by myself.
Okay.
You don't trust nobody. Be like, hey guys, I'm just coming over to see if y'all know. They like to steal you. You've been watching those shows too. They come over and try to steal your food,
Yeah, dude. Some people are
take your
mean.
truck.
Let me
Yeah.
see. I think my plan was so we do got a truck and a Jeep. I think we said we'll take my truck because I think you can do a little bit more, put a little more stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll go get my wife's family. Cause I got guns. I think I got two AR-15s, two nines, and a shotgun. So we good.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a lot of canned food. We got a lot of beans, so we'll just take the beans. Then we got a couple cases of water. Take the water, and then I think from there, gotta call my mom. Like, hey, like we'll meet you out in the res.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're going to the res.
Yeah,
But
no, I think that's the last place they would go.
yeah, it's too big. Like you're not gonna find us.
It's too big. And now I don't think many people live out there, do they? Or they
Now
like
not
way
where
too
not
close
where
now.
my family's from. Not really.
And
Like
I'm
your
going to the
closest
Red
neighbor is
Sea.
like 20, 30 miles away, 10, 20, 30. I mean, we do have a neighbors down the hill, but I think we're related to them, like we're family, so
I'm
hopefully
going
they're
to go. I'm gonna go to the res of the Grand Canyon. There's water there.
dude, this is the Grand Canyon.
See,
You
that's where
see
I'm
it?
going. There's water down there.
And then I used to have a bow. I don't know where it went. Gotta look for it.
You don't know where your boat went.
No, my bow, like my bow and
Oh, your
arrow.
boat.
I had a compound bow laying around somewhere. I don't know where it went. Take that joint. And then yeah, I think I'll be ready. I'm good. Like
I'm ready to shoot something.
I don't want to shoot anyone, but
I didn't say any. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about a zombie.
yeah, I'll probably cry after the first one. Then I think I'll be okay.
What? It's
Yeah,
coming after you to eat you. What are you gonna cry for?
yeah, but it's not like all the zombie. Yeah, it probably still looks like a person, that
No,
just
he's
got
not
bit.
looking. His eyeballs out. Is out his eye.
Yeah, they're like
He's missing
purple,
teeth,
like weird.
and he's limping towards you, trying to eat you.
True, true, true. And then yeah, I'd definitely head to the res first. Cause I was gonna like first I was like, we'll pick up my mom. Oh, also I'll probably go stop by the post office, pick up a ProMaster or the 2-ton.
The what?
A ProMaster, like those big vans, the big vans.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we have a couple of those at our station, and we have a 2-ton, like a big UPS truck.
Mm-hmm.
Probably pick one of those up.
Who's gonna drive it? You gonna drive one, and your wife gonna drive the truck?
No, she's not gonna drive. We're
Who gonna
taking her
drive?
family, so one of those guys. Or if anyone want to tag along with my little clip, my little clique, my little clan.
Mm-hmm.
Because those trucks are always pretty much gassed up, so and you can put stuff in there. Not
Yeah,
mail this time, but
well, you could fix it.
yeah, you can fix it. But I'm not talking about like the little mail trucks. I'm talking about like the actual the big. Pro Master Van. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Then we'll make our journey to the reservation.
I'll go to the res.
Yeah, you can come with us.
Sweet.
You can catch up. I don't know if we'll wait for you. We'll see.
I'll probably drive faster.
Probably. You
But I
probably
have
get
a
there before
camper.
us.
I have a
Oh,
camper,
true.
so I can't drive too fast.
True, 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 true.
I'll meet you.
Yeah. And then, yeah, then I guess we'll build our little fortress over there.
Hmm. You're gonna be like, Alan, why you got so much blood on your car? I'll be like, I was running them motherfuckers over.
Dude, I know you always want to kill someone, kill something.
What? I'm killing zombies. I'm not killing
I
some.
know, but like that's like the first thing you want to do is like just off something.
Yeah.
You hear that? That was my
Oh,
chair.
that sound like a purse.
No, let me see if I can do
Oh.
it. No. Yeah, you always want to off someone though. Like when we rob a bank.
No, I mean,
Yes.
trying to call the cops. What are you gonna do?
I don't know, man. Not
See,
kill them.
that's why I said. This is why I said you gotta have somebody who's gonna do the dirty job, and you just go ahead and do what you gotta do. Everybody has a job.
All right, at our little clan, our little town, you can be the charge of security.
That's fine.
I'll be the diplomat.
You just cover your eyes when I have to kill somebody.
I won't cover my eyes. Like I'm okay with it, but
Okay,
it's
somebody.
not my first thing I want to do.
I mean, it's not the first thing I want to do, but if push
Bullshit.
come to if push come to shove, I gotta off somebody. All right, so let's say this. What if we have somebody in the camp that starts tweaking and turning into a zombie? What do you expect to do?
We gotta off them, of course, but
I'm not gonna off him until he fully turns into a zombie, though. I can't just
yeah, but
somebody who's still could fully talk and have a conversation. You were gonna shackle him up until he turns into a
you just gotta
zombie.
tie him up. Yeah, tie him up like a dog.
Yeah, I guess. I'll let you tie him up.
I'm not tying him up. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
you are.
Why me?
Well, he's not fully turned yet. When he starts tweaking and go, Jimmy, then okay, now you need to tie him up because he's
Okay,
about to
okay.
turn into a zombie. And then when he turns, I'll say, okay, Jimmy, it's time for you to say goodbye and leave the room.
I can stay in the room.
No, you're not. Mm-mm. You gotta leave the room so I can off him.
Okay, I'll do that then.
And then I'll dispose of the body. You stay, you go do your diplomatic stuff somewhere else.
I
So
don't
I'm
know what I don't know what I'm be diplomat about during the zombie apocalypse.
what do you mean? You gotta make sure that we got crops and make sure they're growing properly. And
Oh, true, true. I'll be the leader. I'll be like the town leader.
yeah, and I'll just be shooting zombies. See?
Yeah, dude, you'll be my security.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If they gotta go, they gotta go.
I think that's my plan though, so I think I'm ready.
I'm ready. I've been ready for like 2 years. When they
I thought it was
started
gonna
talking,
happen during COVID.
when they started talking about people
Remember
returning
for a while people were eating
zombies.
like hella bath salts and they're like eating people?
That's what I was about to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when I was ready when they were doing
I
the
was like, yeah, I was
basketball
like,
thing.
shit's going down now.
Yeah, that was crazy. They were eating people faces at Walmart. They had to
Yeah,
kill them.
dude. And like they'll get shot like 5, 6 times and it's still not
And they
going
would still
down.
be moving.
Yeah, dude, you gotta headshot them, dude. Like everyone knows that.
For real. Yeah.
Well, I hope it's the zombies from Walking Dead because they're slow. Like, if it's the zombies from World War Z, like we're fucked.
Yeah,
That'd be terrifying.
yeah, that is terrible. I ain't gonna lie, that's terrifying.
I don't run that fast.
I could run it fine.
Like I can run, but those motherfuckers,
Those motherfuckers right there.
yeah, dude. And they're like climbing over each other and shit.
I never built a freaking ladder out of themselves.
Yeah, like
In the
ants.
wall.
Ugh. Nah, I'm good, dude.
Yeah, that's
I don't have enough bullets for all those guys.
we won't. We definitely have to fight.
Your swords would be
Bullets.
useless.
No, it won't. I'll be
Dude, I want to get a
like
spear. I want to make it spear.
that's not gonna work. By the time you throw it, you ain't got nothing else to
I'm
use.
not gonna throw it. I'm
What are you gonna do
like
with
swinging it around, you know? Like
it? I'm gonna be the modern day Power Ranger.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta have a cool outfit though. Let me see. I don't know. I don't have a cool outfit.
All right, so we gotta make one of those medieval outfits because the medieval ones have the armor all around.
Oh, like the
Can't
chain link
bite
and
you.
the yeah, that's
So all you
true.
gotta do if you get overwhelmed, just curl up in a corner. They can't bite you like an armadillo.
True, true, true.
They're gonna get tired eventually. They break their teeth. I don't know.
They don't get tired. They're dead. They're zombies.
Well, I'll just say they're in a fetal position until they get tired.
I'm ready. I think I'll last a good while. I
I
hope.
They gotta die sometime after there's nobody else left to eat.
You just gotta wait it out pretty much.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
not the
good.
zombies you gotta worry about. I mean, yeah, you gotta worry about the zombies like the first like couple months while it's still like breaking out and shit. You
Mhm.
gotta worry about the other humans, like the other people.
Yeah, they're scavengers. They kill you, all kind of stuff.
Yeah, because there's some mofos that are just waiting for this shit to happen, like they like wreak havoc on everybody, you know.
Like the purge.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the people you gotta be worried about.
Yep.
I hope you're not one of those people.
Hmm?
A purger.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'm not a purger.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to kill innocent people. That make me feel bad.
But you said you'd kill someone to try and call the cops.
I said if we was right. You see, we made a scenario if we was robbing a bank now, okay? At this point, I'm evil. If I had to rob the bank and you would call the cops, he would have to go. He gotta go. We trying to get $1 million here. Don't call the cops on me now.
All right, I think we're done with that. You got anything for the man-to-man talk corner?
I do. All right. So, uh, in unfortunate events, there have been two couples that are filing for divorce,
Mm-hmm.
which would be Tiana Taylor and
And Iman Shumpert,
yeah, Amaya.
the basketball player. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're filing for divorce. And then we also have Young Jeezy
Hey.
and his wife,
I put on
which is on
The View, something like
The
that.
View. Yeah, she's on The View. They're filing for divorce and they just had a kid. The kid's only like 3 months
Why are
old.
they filing for divorce? Young Jeezy and I thought they made a good couple.
Nobody really knows why they're filing for divorce. They said they've been separated for a while, but their Instagram is showing that they haven't been separated for that long because they just came back from a vacation and be something like that.
What about Shumpert and Tiana Taylor? Did they say what? Because I think I saw her Instagram things on like they've been thinking about it for a while and they just kept it on the low.
Yes, Tiana said that they've been separated for a while now and makes it clear that it's indefinite. Isn't it then something isn't the reason for their departure? Oh, infidelity. So he didn't cheat on her or anything.
Oh, they're just not with it anymore.
Yeah, they're just not with it.
There's another person getting divorced. Kevin Costner and his I don't know if you know who Kevin Costner is.
Yeah, I do.
He's getting divorced, but his ex-wife wanted like more alimony or more child support from him.
Mm-hmm.
But they signed a prenup before they got married, so she took him court while they had a prenup already in place.
Hmm.
So it was pointless pretty much because she wanted
Wow.
more money and like because he was gonna give her money for the kids and to her I guess and he was gonna like let them keep the house, let them keep the cars, and he was gonna pay for like their medical stuff and like pretty much pay for everything. He just won't be there as much I guess.
Hmm.
Like they won't be living together. Like so he's still pretty much paying for everything, but she wanted more like child support, like more money, um, and more
Okay,
alimony. I think so.
that's too much. You only
Yeah,
get
dude.
alimony if somebody cheats on you.
Yeah, so I don't think he cheated on her. Just they getting divorced. Okay,
Mm.
so
All
um,
right, so my
where were you
question
going with that?
is what if you believe in divorce, or if you don't believe in divorce, what is the means of what would it take you to be like, you know what, I want a divorce?
Infidelity. Like, if she cheated on me, yeah, like we're getting divorced. I don't believe in it. Like, um, I never really. Oh shoot. I never really believed in marriage until I met my wife. Um, I was just thought like a piece of paper, doesn't mean too much. Like we're already together. Like why do we have to go do this? But I mean, I get it now. It's like a commitment, I guess. Like a for sure commitment,
Mm,
Uh, like okay, we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together, and but I don't believe in divorce. Like you got married for a reason, and I see, and like it seems like nowadays everyone's just getting married, getting divorced, getting married, getting divorced, getting married, getting divorced. And I'm
mm,
sure a lot of those people have like legit reasons, but then again, like some people are like they've been married like 3, 4 times.
mm.
Like what's that chick? J Lo. She got like 5 engagement rings. Like, and people look up to her, dude. Like it's just she's pretty much Thanos. Like shit's weird. But uh, I feel like marriage is not taken seriously anymore. I feel like they just want kind of like the party, that the one night, and then
Mhm.
um, you know, or they want the ring. Like I don't know what some people's intentions are that like get it like what's her name? Kim Kardashian got divorced after like 43 days,
Wow.
something like that. So, and like I don't know. I don't think marriage is taken seriously anymore. It's kind of sad, So,
Yeah.
but for me to get divorced, I think she would like had to cheat on me, or I think that's it. Mainly the infidelity part. I think everything else we can kind of work through.
Yeah.
Because like you said, like if she was cheating, then I'd be thinking about everything else. But what I'm actually supposed to be doing, if I can't trust you, then what's the point being together?
Yeah.
So, but um, yeah, it sucks what's kind of happening in marriage. Like no one, either you don't believe in it, or if you do get married, then a lot of people just kind of play with it. Like it's not serious, I guess. And
Yeah.
people get divorced all the time for like dumb shit. So,
Hmm.
what about you? You've been divorced, right?
Yeah, I've been divorced. I didn't want a divorce. I was mainly wanting to fix it.
Uh huh.
And well, I suggested that we go to counseling.
Yeah.
And she said that we're too grown to be going to counseling.
What?
That was what she said. She said, we're too grown.
After that, where you're like, okay, then
Yeah,
maybe
I was like,
this isn't it.
there's nothing more that we can do.
Yeah.
It's not like I said I wanted one.
Yeah.
Like every time there was a situation, the D word gets thrown around.
Yeah.
Like, why do
Like, I
you
want
keep
a
saying that
divorce.
you want a divorce? Like, why is that
Yeah.
the first thing that come out your mouth? So I was like, you know what? Since you keep talking about it, let's just do it.
Yeah.
During the process, I was like, do you want to go to counseling? Do you want,
Uh-huh.
see if we can get some help? And she was like, no, counseling, we're grown. I'm a grown person. I don't need counseling. I was like, okay.
Uh-huh. Sounds like someone needs counseling.
Yeah, I guess so, but I guess it was a good decision because
Oh
right
yeah.
now
Look at you
I'm pretty
now.
happy. But for
You're
me,
glowing. You're glowing right now.
yeah, man, I got that glow.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking. But for me to get a divorce, like just like you, it would have to be cheating. I feel like you said, I feel like anything could be fixed.
Yeah.
Arguing about stupid stuff.
I think it's like when you break that trust, like I can't trust you, like or I like can't count on you for anything, you know?
Yeah. And then we don't do separation. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, we'll separate for a little while and see. We'll come back later. Because separation could lead to other things. Separation means you broke up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then
My
if you,
mom, my dad are separated. Yeah, they never got divorced.
yeah. So, I mean, when you separate, you kind of just carry on with your life. You don't really think
Mm-hmm.
about getting back together with the other person.
Yeah.
We leave that out of our relationship and we just fix it. I mean, every once in a while, if we do ever argue, I'll go to another room, sit there
Mm-hmm.
for like 10 minutes or so. And then we'll
So,
come back when we're feeling a little bit talkative or want to
yeah.
actually talk. So, yeah. So, I mean, I don't believe in it. I do believe that a lot of our influencers today do send out the wrong messages.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was trying to say.
Is
Perfect, you said
yeah,
it.
yeah. I do feel like they send out because a lot of things that they do, people like to follow behind,
Mm-hmm.
and they like to listen to people that don't have the best rap sheet in marriages and relationships, but still want to follow them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like this new girl named Red, she's a rapper.
Sexy Red?
Yeah,
Uh,
she said that
she's kind of ugly.
she said that the most romantic thing somebody ever done with her was steal $13.
What?
That's what she said.
See, people say dumb stuff.
This is the person y'all look up to who talking about her booty hole brown and her coochie pink or whatever.
Yo,
Please stop.
I
Stop
think
this.
every booty hole's brown.
Yeah, I mean, but these are your influencers today. They get married. It's because they got money and it's just an agenda that they like to push.
Yeah. And it's probably not even like quote unquote like not really them. They're playing a character. They're entertaining.
That's
Like I always
exactly
say,
what
they're
it is.
entertainers. They're
Yep,
entertaining.
exactly. And people gonna follow right behind. Well, she could do it.
Yeah.
I can do it, and I can be by myself and, like you said, be independent. Letting
Yeah.
all that stuff
See.
get to their head.
See.
Nobody cares. The people just think marriage is something they could just throw away.
Yeah, man.
Can't throw away marriage, guys. You get
I
married.
think for me, I was scared. Well, not scared to be married, but it had to be like someone I want to be with because, like, I don't want to get married again. Like, I don't want, you know, I'm not getting on one knee again. So,
Yeah,
but
I did it because I don't know. I had no problems being married. I didn't see it as like a piece of paper or like life changes when you get married. I didn't see it that way.
because I
I
know my last relationship, you're telling like why am I not married? Because I was with I think with my ex for a while. I
Mhm.
remember, yeah, like go marry. I'm like, no, 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 like, I'm good. Well, I'm glad I didn't.
I'm glad you did. I
No,
knew
but
something was wrong. You was like, she's lazy. You would always complain. You'd be like, she's lazy.
it was only mofo working, dude.
Yeah, that you was and then wasn't her brother working or something like that, or he worked at Target.
No, he wasn't really working that much.
He was working part time, wasn't
Yeah, yeah. I was like the only one like with a full-time job.
he? Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was bad. It didn't end well.
Well, I'm glad you're not in that situation,
Yeah, dude.
and I'm glad you didn't marry her.
Yeah, me too. Now I'm balling on the budget. Yeah.
All right, Sue. You got a manager. Oh, she's not a manager. No, she works in
Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo.
Small business, something.
That's
Something
cool.
cool.
I know, right?
Shit. We're gonna take a break, yo.
All right, break time.
Yeah, break time. Break.
Yeah.
Where are we? No, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't um pursue marriage with that. Just I'm in a totally different, like, I'm in a better space, I would say, you know. Like my overall life got a lot better. Kind of fucked up to say, but
No, I can vouch for that.
yeah, like like my mom said, like, oh, like you're back in school, you know, like we got a house together, you know, like we're doing this. You know, I think I'm a better, how do you say, like mental state. Because I think like towards the end of my last relationship, I was definitely drinking a lot more than I should. I how do you say, like I was just, I guess, in a dark space, you know. I wasn't, you know, jolly and stuff. But I mean, I'm good now. I'm happy, you know. So nah, but yeah. I mean, I did learn a lot. Like, I'm not trying to shit on my last relationship a lot, but you know, it definitely made me who I am today, you know. I definitely learned a lot, you know. So um yeah, because I was with her for shit, like almost, I think, over 10 years or something like that.
Dang.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it ended. It had to end. Like, I think we're both getting really bad for each other, you know, and like it got to a point where like we're arguing every day, like every other day. Like I didn't want to go home, you know. Like I'll try to stay at work as much as I could. If I wasn't at work, I was, you know, hanging out with people I shouldn't have been hanging out with, you know, like when drinking, stuff like that. So I wasn't really myself, I guess, you know. When I lost contact, like I think like during that time I wasn't even talking to you, you know.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't talk
see,
at all.
yeah, we weren't even talking. So I didn't talk to like a lot of my friends like back home. You know, just, and like I tried getting back in basketball, but I didn't even want to play basketball anymore. It was just like nothing was fun. Like everything was real numbing. Like I felt numb all the time. And then I met my girl, and I was like, oh shit, she's kind of hot, she's kind of fire. But I don't know. I don't think she said, I don't think she liked me when she first met me. I think she thought I was annoying.
Probably. But that's usually how it works.
Yeah, because I don't think she thought I was funny. Because like our little friend group that we had at the time, and like those guys thought I was funny, but she was like the only one that wouldn't laugh at my shit. So I'm like, it's cool. Like go be quiet, you know, just go chill over there. But and then I think like one night, I forgot where we're at. We're like at a pool hall or something. I just, you know, sat down, talked to her, then ever then like since that day, just blah 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 every other day, you know.
Yes, man.
So yeah, got her little phone number and everything.
Then we got game.
Not really.
hmm We got
But
Gizang.
yeah, no, but marriage. I wish people would take it more seriously. It's a, it's something that should be taken seriously. It's a beautiful thing to happen, you know.
hmm
Because usually what happens, you know, that's when your real life starts. You know, like after you get married, you have a kid or you buy a house. You know, because marriage is when you're, I guess, your real adult life kind of starts. You know,
hmm
it's a new chapter in your life. Like everything you done and did before, just forget about it. You know,
hmm
bad, good. Like you're a new person. Um, you know, so and I think the real pressure starts because like you gotta probably be the best guy you can be every day. You know, like it's not just a weekend thing. You're not just showing out for Friday night, Saturday night. You know, or not just for a dinner. It's a everyday thing where you have to be the best guy, best dude for your family, for your wife. You know, so
Yeah.
um, I think it's a little bit more challenging sometimes because obviously you can't be that guy every day. Like you're gonna have your bad days, but um, just have more good days than bad days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and like Alan said, like definitely communicate. I think, and if whoever you're with doesn't want to do the communicating, such as like going counseling, like there's really no point in trying to convince them because their mind's already made up, you know.
Yeah.
Because like what you said, I think happened with my mom, my dad. My mom wanted to go to counseling, marriage counseling, but um, they went a couple times, but my dad was really he was a dick in the counseling sessions, you know.
hmm
Um, from what I was told, you know, I wasn't even born, or no, I was young. I might have been young. Like he didn't want because I think the psychiatrist is that what they're called? The
Yeah.
therapist, the
Yeah.
therapist.
hmm
Um, he figured it was something with my dad's like childhood, and my dad didn't want to talk about it. He just said like, "Oh, I grew up the best. Like my childhood was great," and that was it. You know, he didn't want
hmm
to talk about anything. And then the therapist told my mom, was like, "Well, something happened, and he obviously hasn't let go, and you know, and if he's being like this after our third session, just like you got to move on. Sorry, you know." So,
hmm
but I don't know how my mom. I'm pretty sure it was hard because you know when you get married, you plan on being that's your person. You know that's supposed to be your person,
Yeah.
and like what you thought who they were is not what they are. You know, so um, yeah,
Yeah.
marriage is hard. It's not supposed to
Man,
be. It's not supposed to be easy either. You know.
I feel like because half the time I don't even remember I'm married.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, we're married. Like I feel like when you put the emphasis on married, it kind of like puts you in a different zone. And I
Yeah.
feel like you should always still go out on dates. Like you don't change anything when you get married. Like I feel like people just make it harder. Like, oh no, we gotta pay bills, we gotta settle down, we gotta do
Yeah.
this. You don't really have to. Like, yeah, you can have kids, you can do this and do that, but you can make your bank account join. Yeah, do those things, but also still have fun. Like be boyfriend and girlfriend still.
Yeah.
Go on dates, have fun.
Always chase your girl, dude. I
Right.
think.
Let her
Yeah.
chase you too. Don't just always chase them.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, I'm not a big chaser. I feel like if you love me and I love you, then we should be halfway somewhere.
Yeah,
I
true.
get I get tired. My feet get tired of chasing.
Oh yeah.
I don't want somebody to be like, "Oh well, you can't catch me." No, come here.
You can catch.
I'm right here. I'll walk
Yeah,
halfway
I
there.
ain't
You
going
walk
nowhere.
the other way. So that's just what it is. Always communicate, love each other, give each other somewhat space. Oh, yeah, I'll talk about that in a few. But yeah, give each other a little bit of space. If he wants to play his NBA 2K, let him play for about a couple of hours, and then y'all get back together and just have fun. Watch a movie, do date night. Like I said,
Mm,
just have fun.
true.
Marriage is a paper. It doesn't change who you are. It just
No,
heightens what you have
what you already
in
are.
it.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. I mean, and don't be listening to your single friends. Stop listening to or watching what other people do.
Yeah.
Don't let
Be you.
anything,
Be yourself.
right, be yourself, be a better version of you for your relationship. Don't forget who you are in a relationship, or if you want to start a business, make sure the person supports you.
Hmm.
Be supportive in your relationship. Be supportive to each other. Help each other grow, but also give that person enough freedom to grow on his own, because other person needs to grow on his own too.
Yep.
So
What Alan said, word for word. um, yeah, pretty much what you said. Hit it right on the nail.
yeah, but
You're the
that's all I
best.
got to say about that.
That's it, y'all. Do I have any? No, I don't have anything. I think I used my thing for the last thing, the last episode.
Yeah,
Yeah. I came unprepared.
no, you didn't.
No, yeah, I'm good. I think we could.
Jimmy usually gets the first episode. We usually do like 2 episodes a night. And then we try to mix what we have together.
Mm,
So
let me see. Let me brainstorm quick. If I have anything on top of my head. We just talked about marriage, divorce. Nah.
okay, so what do you think for somebody who wants to get married? So, oh, there was this lady on TV, right? Who was watching Love After Lockup, and she kept emphasizing to this guy in jail that she wants to get married. She's like, "Oh, we should get married. Let's get married. Married." He's like, "No, not right now. I've been in jail for about 30 years. I still have another 5 years to go." And she's like, "Ooh, we need to get married. Let's get married." And then she's like, "If we get married, I could to do a petition, and you could probably get out early." He said, "No, you're just trying to use my situation for a reason to get married."
To get clout. Right.
Right. Like I don't want to get married. The guy probably don't even know what an iPhone is. He's been in jail for 30 years. What is the problem? Like, so what so for somebody who's that, because she kept saying that she's always the bridemaid and never the bride. So
You're always gonna be a bridemaid if you're trying to marry a dude in prison.
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Do you think if you was dating somebody that was that um eager to get married, do you think that is a
Dude,
healthy?
I would run.
I would too.
I think that's a red flag. I
I would
mean,
too.
if it's off the like straight from the jump, you know,
Hmm.
yeah, like I think that's not good because um I- one of the classes I took when I was in school back in the day, it takes like you don't really know a person after I think it's like 7 years, 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like after that time, like that's when you actually know a person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like me and my girl, we're still, we've been together for a good amount of time, but we're still figuring each other out in a sense,
Mm-hmm.
like, but if it's like straight from the jump, like after a month, like no, the hell, like
Yeah,
why
you.
would you want to marry me? You only known me for a month.
Yeah.
And like they could say like, oh, like if you've been friends forever, that's still a different thing. Like now you're like say you've been friends with this person for like 12 years and you guys became a thing, like it's still
It's
different
different.
than
Yeah.
being in a relationship. And oh, okay, yeah. Here, we'll finish this. I got some. Um, yeah, like no, that's a red flag. Like run, Forrest. Uh, I don't think it's good
Friend.
if she's begging to get married, that she has a different agenda for being married, I think, than why we're married and a lot of other people are married for. Like you
Mm-hmm.
said, she has something up her sleeve pretty much. So um I think it's on my end. Her car like driving.
No.
Yeah, so no, run far. Very far. She's not good.
Nope.
She's not good for you, brother or sister. That's a girl. Um, no. Oh, yeah. There we go. I was gonna say. Do you think a couple should move in together before getting married, or after?
I think so. They say
Because back in the day, like it used to
it
be,
was
you didn't move in with your
traditional. You
until you got
say if you
married.
right, they would call it shacking up, and
Yeah.
frowned upon if you did something like that before
Yeah.
marriage. But I think it's a good idea. You get more of a understanding of what a person is
hmm
before you get married. Maybe I feel like you should date maybe about 5 months and then maybe move in together.
5 months they move in.
Yeah. If
Word,
you really, really like that person, yeah.
like on God.
Oh God. I think
Fuck.
5 months is the minimum.
Give it a year,
A
bro.
year maximum.
I'm with the. I'm at a year.
Okay, that's fine. I
Maybe
think
no, no, no. Maybe like 10. Like pushing that year mark.
I moved in with my wife 2 months after we met. I
What?
was gonna get my own place, and then she was like, "No, just stay here."
Dang,
And
dude.
I
Like,
was like, I said no. I told her no like 6 times, but she was insisting, so
uh-huh.
so I did.
Well, it worked out.
It did. I mean, it was rough at first. So when you really, really like somebody,
You
I
kind of put
think
up with some things.
the fighting is a little bit more intense at first
Mm-hmm.
because you don't really know each other like that.
Like
But
living together.
yeah, and then you really do love this person. So the fighting is like more intense. The shouting is more because you don't know each other that well. You don't
Mm-hmm.
know each other's pet peeves and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and mood swings or whatever. But then after a while, when you kind of like simmer down and it's just like, okay, well, I understand you a little bit more, but we're getting through this. So,
True. I think for me, my girl is. I think it was harder for her when she first moved in with me because she's always like she's lived at home.
um,
But when I like, dude, I've been living on my own since I was like 20, 21, I think.
mhm.
And so like it was just another thing for me, like, oh, okay, I got an apartment. And then I think she moved in with me right before we found out we're having Devin. So
Oh, okay, so
so
yeah,
it was a good amount of time. Um, I think it was rough for her. It was really rough for her.
She was homesick, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was homesick. Yeah, because she's really close with her like little brothers and sisters. And
Mm-hmm.
I remember one night she was really upset, and she's like, well, "Am I ever gonna see?" I'm like, "Dude."
Right down the street.
Yeah, I got kind of upset. I was like, "Dude," I was like, "They're not dead. You're not dead. Like, give them a call." You know, like, I was like, "We live." I was like, "We live like 20 minutes away." Like, fuck. But yeah, she was homesick for a while. I get it, but I guess like I'm just like, dude, like what? But one of my friends from work like told me like, dude, you gotta remember like it's a big change for her. Like you've been out here for a good while, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and like this is her first time being like kind of away from home. So I was like, all right. Like, he's like, just give it a couple weeks, it'll be fine. Yeah, it was fine, and we still live together. We're together forever now. So
Yeah.
um yeah, it was an adjustment. So the dudes, couples, people first move in together, you'll
Mm-hmm.
get through it.
Yeah.
You'll persevere. Sometimes you just gotta accept people do shit differently, you know?
Yeah.
Like
True.
like you might wash dishes differently, you know, or you cut fruit, you know. You
Mm-hmm.
never knew like these little things that you do would bug someone else so much, like, you
Yeah.
know, or like stuff that they do, like, why do you do it? Like, you gotta ask, like, why? Like, why do you do it like that? I do it like this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's just you gotta learn each other. But I do recommend moving in together before like proposing, I guess,
Yeah,
before asking the big question, because
y'all gotta definitely learn each other before y'all
like
definitely.
meeting up on the weekends or meeting up like here and there for dates is totally different than actually living together, like going to work, then coming home, or you know, try and raise a family together. Like that's a whole different dynamic. It's you know, it takes a lot of patience, takes a lot of love. So
Mm-hmm.
you know,
What he said.
like you might not like the way she might not like the way you fold clothes, you know, like just weird shit like that. So
Yeah, me. All I do is when I do laundry, I do separate the whites from the colors, but I
mhm.
don't do like the light colors and the dark colors. If it
uh,
don't bleed, it's all going in the same wash.
yeah, we put all of ours in the same washer.
But some people like to separate the whites from the colors,
Growing up, my mom
separate
did that.
the light colors from the dark colors. I'm like, why? It's just extra work. Like
It
if
is.
it's
I remember
color, it's
growing up
color. Just throw it in there.
before we went to the laundromat, my mom made us separate the colors, like the reds go with the reds, the whites, the blacks,
Oh
you know.
hell no! I said, Mom, just go home.
So when I moved out, my
You know what? I'll
like
do this later.
when I moved down here, first thing I did was my laundry, like yeet.
Yeah,
They're
no.
all one thing. No,
Yeah.
but yeah, we moving together. Um, be try to be nice, you know,
Mhm.
to each other. Like everything's different, you know. Like the first couple days, you probably be like kind of real. Uh, what's that word? Like you're not gonna step on each other's toes, you know. But like the third, fourth day, someone's gonna do something and be like, no, don't do it like that. Then someone's like, I always done it like that. I don't see anything wrong with it, you know.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Hmm.
or you know, I don't know.
Somebody might
Depends
be
on.
superstitious. Like when I first met my wife, I was like, I think what she did, she kept putting the hats on the chairs. And where I'm from, that's like superstitious. You don't put your hat on the chair. Bad luck.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never done that, but I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's bad luck.
See,
It's
this
like
is what I'm talking about. This is the shit you can come across.
yeah, I just because she does it every now and then. I'll be like, babe, I keep telling you don't put the hat on the chair. She's like, oh, I
Oh,
forgot. So
I never done that. I just
don't cross the pole.
what?
You know when you split the pole, when you're walking with somebody and y'all walk on two separate.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's bad luck. So I believe in superstition. Or don't sweep your feet. You know, like when somebody's sweeping and you sweep their feet by mistake.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. So
Mine is don't whistle at night.
it's so I thought that was just a Hawaiian thing. Is it like a because I know in Hawaii somebody said that because they were on TikTok and they said one night they were walking down the street and they were whistling and all the residents they were walking across the street and they
Yeah,
didn't want to walk near him. And then they said he was calling out to some kind of sea creatures or something like that, and they were gonna kidnap him or whatever. Like, what is the thing with whistling?
whistling at night, dude. You're asking for the bad stuff to come get you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
So
because
it's
in
not just a Hawaiian thing?
no, in Navajo, if you whistle at night, you're letting the Yannies, the skinwalkers, where you're at.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So it
and
deals with
then
skinwalkers too.
yeah, and
Oh,
like the more you talk about skinwalkers, like the more like they'll be wanting to go like mess with you because you're talking about them. So you're kind of like manifesting them in a way.
oh, thank you.
Yeah, so because at night you're not supposed to talk about like stuff like that, especially like yannies or whistles. So
Okay, well, we're not going to talk about the skin. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, but that's all I got
Hey,
to
you
say.
live near the mountain too. You live near the Red Mountain. I live over here
Yeah, dude,
behind the.
they're gonna fuck with us, dude.
Huh?
They're gonna fuck with you.
Have a cat in your window in a minute.
No, I'm good. I don't like cats.
You have 3 coyotes knocking at your door.
Oh, dude, I hate coyotes. Are bad too. Did I tell you about coyotes?
Huh?
Did I tell you about coyotes?
Uh-uh.
If they cross your path while you're traveling. So in our case, it'd be like if we're driving on the road and coyote crosses your path, it usually means it's bad luck, or I think that they're messenger coyotes. We believe coyotes are messengers, and they're letting you know like something bad might happen, or be careful, like be aware, or something's gonna happen, like in your family, or just be prepared. Is what they're saying. And it depends which direction which direction you're going and which way they cross, and if they look at you or not. So yeah.
When one crosses me, I'm calling you.
Yeah. Just pull over, wait till someone passes where the coyote crossed you at, then you can go.
Oh, you gotta wait till somebody crosses over that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know. That's what I was told to do. But if no one's in like the area, we're supposed to get out and spray corn pollen over the tracks, the coyote paw prints, like the tracks. Yeah.
Learned something new today.
Yes, sir. Well, we'll close with that. Yo, I think we talked about everything we need to talk about. Yeah.
If you see a coyote trying to cross your path, just
run
shoot before he gets there. He gets across. We're like, not today.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. Don't do that. Don't shoot the coyote.
Yeah, don't do that. Then you get in trouble. Rest of their friends are gonna be after you. Then you can see like 5 cats on your window.
I know, right?
All right, you got any shout outs?
Shout out to all the married people trying to make it work and doing the best in their relationships. Shout out to Jimmy because he's gonna tell us why he's so sensitive.
Oh yeah, the next one I gotta ask my girl.
And then shout out to everybody who listens to our podcast. We love you guys.
True.
And that's
Thank you.
all I got.
Thank you for putting up with us
I know, right?
and letting us follow our dreams.
You guys are so awesome.
True. Shout out. What did I eat today? Shout out water. Water is good for you. Stay hydrated. Oh, not shout out, but Arizona Cardinals, you need to do better, yo. How do you lose a game when you're up by like more than 25 points in football? That was
It's the
terrible.
Cardinals.
Yeah, they suck. I knew they're gonna suck, but how are you up by 20 and lose the game? That was so frustrating. Cause I wear my Cardinals jersey like every Sunday now, so I'm not wearing it now. It's 1 a.m. So
Yeah, just burn it.
no, I'm not burning it. It's a Fitzgerald one. It's actually very nice. Shout out Suns owner Matt Ishba. If you fill out a form on the Suns website, he'll send out a antenna because he got a new TV deal for the Suns. So the Suns games will be broadcasted locally everywhere or in the Valley in Arizona. So if you don't have like cable or direct TV or anything like that, you can just hook the antenna back to your TV and watch the games. And if you fill out a form on their website, you'll get one for free. They'll send one out to you, I think. He's a great guy, doing good stuff for the Suns. Shout out my wife, shout out Devin, shout out my whole familia, my family. Tomorrow's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah, live it up.
Yeah.
Go to the casino. Take a birthday shot.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mom. Love you. We all love you. Alan loves you.
Dude.
Thank you for listening to us on YouTube.
Oh man, she heard me cursing. She probably like, "Will you stop cursing?"
Now she hears me cuss more. That's it. I think that's all I got.
Alrighty, y'all.
All right. Good night, yo.